Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hope from digthegoodlife.com, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a little stack of some of my favorite nature books for children. So I can't seem to have any kids book list without including Nature Anatomy by Julia Rothman. I just absolutely love her books. I love her illustrations. She gives a lot of good info without it being overwhelming, so you can learn a lot of neat facts in here, and also really adults and children alike can enjoy the pictures in those books. The next book is One Small Square, the Woods one. There's also several of these: pond, desert, other things. This has really neat illustrations and experiments and things to think about, woodland creatures and plants. The next one is the Berenstain Bears Big Book of Science and Nature, and it is a sweet, sweet book. Who does not love the Berenstain Bears? I grew up with them, now my kids are growing up with them, and this book is really neat. It's got a lot of different cool topics, science and nature, moon, animals, mammals, insects, weather, caves, all kinds of cool stuff. I love that book. And these I have up in the garden, down in the dirt. I have over and under the snow. Beautiful illustrations. This one talks about hibernation, what's going on under the ground. This one talks about what's happening in the soil, the worms and the roots. These are both written by Kate Messner. And there's at least one more. I know there's a pond one. Alright, so for the next few, these are ones that would be harder to find. I have not looked on eBay, so you might be able to find these on eBay. So this is one of my favorites. I've had this since I was about 10 or 11 years old. This is a little Audubon first field guide. This was the wildflower one. And I used to sit and try to sketch out the flowers. The next one is My First Look at Nature. This one's really cool because there's bright, vivid pictures. This would be really good for toddlers, 2 to maybe 4 or 5 years old. They really like to sit with you at that age and point out things and name what they are, so this is a fun book that you can do that with. Butterfly, grasshopper, worms. This one, these sometimes you can find pretty well at thrift shops. Not this one in particular, but Eloise Wilkin books. She does these illustrations. These probably look familiar to you. She's famous for these sweet, sweet sort of angel, chubby cheek children illustrations, and this one is really neat. It's a big book of the outdoors. Very sweet pictures. And last but certainly not least is Linnea's Almanac. If you've ever heard of Linnea in Monet's Garden, this is a follow-up book to it, and it has each month and the weather that's happening that month and little projects you can do all through the season. What's happening out in the outdoors and in your garden. It's really fun. If you've not checked out Linnea or heard of Linnea, I believe my love of Monet and Impressionism probably came from reading these books when I was a kid. I think if you look on YouTube, and if I can find it, I'll link it below. I think there's a Linnea in Monet's Garden video that's on YouTube. I will be making a blog post to go along with this video. I'll put it in the link below. Go over and check out my blog, digthegoodlife.com. Leave me a comment below if you are a fellow homeschooler or a mama and you have a love of children's books, or if you just love collecting vintage children's books. Let me know and tell me what your favorite one is. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Today I thought I'd take you along with me while I get some of my seeds started for my garden inside. It's the middle of March, and it's a good time to start doing this right now.